Yeah, hello. It's Thursday. Yes, hi. I have been away, I'm MIA from YouTube for a bit, not intentionally, just life be lifing, and things are starting to settle down a bit now with work and other things, so no time like the present to start a vlog. And yeah, it's Thursday, I'm working from home, so that's always a good excuse. I might actually have some stuff to actually vlog this weekend, but we all know how I can be sometimes. Yeah, hopefully you would have seen a little like catch-up video before seeing this, so I don't really have to go into too much, but I have to edit that first, so hence why I'm like, I don't know if it's even coming, but we're just gonna pretend like it has either way, and it's all start fresh from here. I have to go take Mars for a walk. I have to go to the post office. I have to wrap some presents today. We're going to dinner for a friend's birthday tonight. Woo woo. We don't normally go out on a weeknight, but it's his birthday today, so we're gonna go have Japanese, which I'm very excited about. And what else? I've got a friend coming to stay this weekend, so we're gonna go see some art and go do some shopping and bits like that. So yeah, busy, but it's like the nice, just right amount kind of busy. I really need to throw those flowers away. Can you see them? They are looking very sad, but that one there is quite pretty. I might take that one out and try to dry it, actually. Yeah, that's the plan. I am currently reading the second book in the Game of Thrones trilogy. It's not actually called the Game of Thrones trilogy, it's called A Song of Ice and Fire is the series name, I believe. The first book being A Game of Thrones, and the second book that I'm currently reading is Clash of Kings. Who would have thought that this would be happening? Yeah, I'm very aware of the fact that I unhauled these books from my collection a couple of years ago because I thought I'll never read these, but the tables have turned. I eat my words. I picked it up. I'm reading it on my Kindle and I'm loving it. It was the exact book that I needed at the exact moment in my life. The thought of reading anything beyond fantasy or reality, anything close to real life at this point, is just a bit incomprehensible. So hence why I am reading fantasy, and yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. So that's what I'm consuming at the moment. I'm kind of dual reading it on my Kindle and listening to it on audio. I've got both going at the same time. I am contemplating picking up a lit fic or some kind of physical book soon, because I really do miss the physical handling of a book. It's not quite the same with a Kindle. Yeah, I haven't quite decided what it'll be, but we'll come to that soon. Yeah, I've got to get my day started because I have to come back and start working. Okay, welcome to the vlog. Kia ora. It's Saturday. I'm about to head out. Oh, I'm always forgetting something. My glasses. I'm about to head out to meet my friend. We are going to have a day of art galleries and maybe a little bit of book shopping. Also really want to go to Mecca to try some samples of some new fragrances. Did I show you this? I got the COS bag while I was in Seoul, which is amazing. Probably like the only kind of big major purchase. The other major purchase that I wanted to talk about really quickly while I'm running late was a Korean fragrance brand that Nathan introduced me to called Tambourines. I'm so in love with the smell. I'm already regretting not buying like the bigger size, but I think this is really good. But it's called Camo, and it comes in this is a balm, like a solid perfume, and it comes in this gorgeous packaging that is like magnetic, beautiful embossed top, and then it just comes in like a little stick. It honestly is like the perfect kind of summer scent if you like masculine smells, because it still has this like freshness to it, and it's like super light, but I don't know, I'm not good with scents and I can't pick up anything, but I love the smell, and very glad that Nathan introduced me to it. So I have a small like tester sample that I'm going to take with me today. So I need to put on some lip balm because I don't have any on. But yeah, that is... Should I show you what else I've got in my bag? Hold on. Also been really loving this Glossier brown lip balm. What's it called? It's like the Hydrating Shine. I think it's called like the Ultra Lip Balm or something. In the shade Cachet, which is like a warm brown, which, I don't know. Lipsticks are hard for me. I feel like being brown skinned makes it hard to find things that suit me. Little pouch with all my little bits, my earpods in there as well, which I need to replace actually because they're dying. So that goes in there. I've got my wallet. I've got my bagu in case I buy things and I need to carry them. I've got my current read, still loving it. Just as a security to have that. Phone. Probably going to take my vlogging camera, maybe. This bag is not the biggest, so I do have to kind of be quite thoughtful about what I put in here, but I might leave my camera at home and just use my phone if I need to vlog anything. And my keys, and that's it. And I need a jacket. What jacket? This jacket. This one. I feel like it's probably a bit warm for a jacket, but I should take one just in case. I just need to go see if this looks okay. I feel like it doesn't. I feel like I'm very top heavy today. Okay, this is what I've settled on. I'm wearing my Nike Rifts today with socks because they're comfy. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye. at home. I'm actually gonna go out again soon, so yeah. It's been a good day though. I've had a great day. I love when you see those friends that everything is just easy and you have a good time together, and it's just like catching up. Like no time has passed, even though like she has 3 children and like a husband and a house, and she lives in a completely different city. It's just nice to see each other and to spend time. But yeah, we had a little bit of a rest this afternoon, which I didn't think I needed, but I definitely think I needed, actually, now that I think about it. She definitely needed it because she has 3 kids and she brought one of them on this trip, who's 9 months old. But she was a trooper. Grace, she's so cute. She didn't kick off once. And she contributed to the day. She gave us her thoughts on the art, and she is invited to come hang with the girls again anytime. Loved it. Yeah, we saw some art. We had some coffee. We went and bought some books. We went and saw some more art. We stumbled across a pottery sale. We had some sushi. And then I dropped her off at her Airbnb. So yeah, perfect day of mooching and just doing all the things we love, and I had a great time. I thought I would quickly show you some of the things that I bought today. First up, not a thing I bought, but a gift. This beautiful protea. My friend, her mum is also out for the trip to Auckland, helping with the baby and stuff, but she was out doing her own thing today, which was nice. She sent a picture of these proteas to my friend, and my friend was like, buy one for Renee, please. And so I had this gorgeous protea that I'm going to put in some water very soon. So that's lovely. Secondly, I bought this new, what I feel like is going to be the perfect cup of tea cup. It's porcelain. It's white. I feel like tea just looks better in a white cup. And it's the perfect size. It's like not too big, not too small. I actually wish there were more and I could have bought more. But yeah, it's a second, I think, because it's got some like imperfections, but it's pretty perfect in my eyes. Can't wait to have the first cup of tea out of that. Okay, and now books, because I bought books today. Now, I wasn't intending on buying any books. I went in thinking, you don't need any books, it's fine. Just let Anna buy her book about gardening. But I started looking, and then I saw one book, and then I saw another book, and then I saw another book, and then I ended up with 5 books. So it's fine. I don't feel guilty, I don't feel bad, whatever. It just happened. I didn't buy the Sally Rooney book, if you're wondering. I will not be buying it. I probably won't even be reading it. She's not for me. Really happy for everyone else. Love the hype for everyone else that's excited. You go off. It's just not for me. I've read 4 of her books, 1 of her little short stories. And she's just an okay author for me, so I'm happy to just bow out and let everyone else go nuts over this again. So there we go. The books I did buy, Ghost Pains by Jesewska Stevens. This is a little And Other Stories cover. I love it. Short stories about different women experiencing different things in life. Seems to be very well praised. Quite a few of these stories have been published in like Paris Review, Harper's, Tin House. Yeah, picked that up. I was feeling a little bit, impulsive, a little bit, I need to spend some money today. So it came out in the way of books today, which if you let me near a bookshop, it always ends up that way. Headshot by Rita Bullwinkel. Longlisted for the Booker. Don't know if it's been shortlisted. Don't care. Book about a group of teenage boxers. Teenage girl boxers. Sure, we'll give that a go. The Coin by Yasmin Zaher. Fucking love that cover. It's so good. I have heard a lot of great things about this book. It's about a Palestinian woman who lives in New York and is like selling like fake or like second-hand Birkins, which I'm actually quite interested in. I do not covet after like high-end luxury goods and accessories, but I would like a Birkin. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's the elusiveness. Maybe it's the thought that not everyone can just go out and get a Birkin, and so that when you see someone with one, you're like, oh, they're someone. They're a person who can get a Birkin. I also love the Jane Birkin, Mary-Kate, Ashley Elson vibe that they had with their Birkins. It's something about a person using a $50, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 bag like it's an old tote bag, you know, really shoving it full of stuff and just kind of like using it. And I love that. I just think it's great. Anyway, that's kind of what piqued my interest about this, but I've also heard from a lot of people that it's funny and it's good, and I should probably read it soon. Okay. My first book by Levy. Saw this and thought that's a cool cover. I'm going to pick that up. That's it. I mean, it seems like a Gen Z book. It seems like it's about the internet. It seems like it's perhaps about a young girl and her feeling quite existential on the internet. Yeah, it's about a young girl and she's having a lot of her formative experiences on the internet and what that's like. Sounds very interesting. I'll give that a go soon. And lastly, I picked up Creation Lake by Rachel Kushner. Tell you what, I'm happy that I got a copy of this book that wasn't touched by the Booker dreaded like sticker that you can't get off. Not sure I'm crazy about this cover. Not sure I like the American one any better anyway. But yeah, those are my thoughts of the aesthetic look of it. I think this is like it's about an American undercover female spy, a bit of a James Bond-esque type. Feels like the book that I'm going to reach for when I want more of that genre. When I've finished my fantasy moment, I might reach for something that's still like that, but has a bit more kind of literary bent to it as well. I've heard from a lot of people this is great. So those are the books that I bought, and that's the beautiful cup that I bought. I think I'm gonna, do I have time to have a cup of tea now? Maybe I'll wait. I don't know. Good thing about hanging out with someone that has 3 kids and has one of them on a trip to visit you is that I know that she'll want to go to bed early, so I can go to bed early. So I'm very excited about that. 7 o'clock and the sun is still out. It's still daylight outside. This is just making me very happy. I'm very excited about summer. I always forget every year the joy that daylight savings can bring, and I'm very happy that I can come home from work and it not be pitch black and feel like I can actually do things and not just go straight to bed when I get home. I want to quickly talk about the book that I'm reading, because I'm reading a book in this vlog, if you didn't know. Hi! Do you want to see the fluffy dog? He just ate his dinner, so he needs to be told that he's a good boy. You're a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you, Maz? Muzzy? I swear to God, he is, like, not a fan of the camera because he always kind of knows when it's out. Oh, you smell. Good boy! He's very fluffy at the moment because he had a haircut today. And now he looks like a little Highland cow. He's doing that thing that dogs do after they eat a good meal. He's just like digging into his bed. It's very cute. Where was I? This book. Yeah, I realized that I did the thing that I did where I assumed that because this book series was turned into a wildly popular TV show that everyone knows about it. Everyone watched it. But I realised that not everyone did, so I should probably try to talk about it. Oh, sorry. I'm going to try and talk about it very quickly and sum it up in a way that is not boring. So this is the second book in a, so far, 5-part series. There is supposed to be a 6th and 7th book, but they haven't been written yet. And the first book of this is called A Game of Thrones. And the series as a whole is called A Song of Fire and Ice. Okay, how do I sum this up? So it's set in this realm called Westeros. And the basic gist of the story is that the current king, at the beginning of the series in the first book, has died, and his son, is his heir, is taking over, but there are rumours, thoughts, beliefs that he is not actually a legitimate heir, and so from that we see others who have more legitimate claims to the throne come forward and say that they want to rule. And so a war ensues. Like any good thing, when men are involved, they go to war. We are seeing the kind of domino effect of this and how it is how it's kind of playing out for all the characters in the book, in this world. There are main families that are the main players in this book. You have the Starks, the Lannisters, the Baratheons, and the Targaryens. Those are the main 4. And within that, they're all kind of like out for their own. You know, they all want to see themselves win in different ways. And we're following certain characters from those families as events are kind of happening, and it is, I don't know, the story is just unfolding. This book, we're seeing a lot more of the fighting amongst those that are trying to get to the throne who aren't currently already sitting on it. I think the thing that I like about this book, that even though it's fantasy, it's labeled as fantasy, there's not a lot of fantastical. I mean, there's probably some, but the thing I find the most interesting is the corrupt, evil, despicable characters and kind of the things that they are pushed to do in order to, one, protect their family, and two, remain in power or get to power. All the different ways that they kind of like justify their behavior or try to make it as though they're actually the ones with the morals, and it's just very comical to witness people trying to like be in charge of everyone and how that kind of ends up playing out. I love the scheming, I love the planning, I love the deception of it. It's all very entertaining, and the fantastical element is like secondary to me. It's not so obvious in everything that it like pulls me out of the story, and there's enough there in the characters for me that makes it interesting, and it's really well written. I feel it's got a lot of war, like tactics and plans and fighting and stuff in it that I'm not like a massive fan of, but I kind of can get past those chapters. I don't know if I really explained that very well. There's so many characters that it would be too hard to be like, and this person is this, and this person is this, and there's like a whole world of history that exists that I think needs to be known, and it's just really hard. I would say that if you like a massive cast of characters and you like infighting in families or like really evil people doing nasty things, and you don't mind a really long drawn out story, then this would be for you. I guess for anyone that knows the story and knows the show, I will say that Tyrion has always been my favourite, that I'm gaining a deeper sympathy for Sansa in the books than I was in the TV show. She annoyed the fuck out of me in the show, and I had zero care for her whatsoever. In the books, however, I'm seeing that there's a lot going on up here that maybe wasn't being voiced in the show. Arya's cool. She's always been cool though. Who else? Jon Snow's a little bit of a bitch. He thinks he's better than everyone else. I liked his character more in the show than I do in the book. He's a little bit annoying, if I'm being honest. Theon is still laughable. And Bran is also less annoying, but I know that he wasn't very annoying in the show at first. And his character got weird in the TV series. Game of Thrones chat over. Even though it's not called Game of Thrones book series, I will still call it that. So if you hear me say that, I'm actually talking about the series as a whole. I'm not even going to call this by its name. It's just going to be book number 2. It's Thursday. I'm making from home. We just went for a walk at the park. I got a coffee on the way. It was very lovely. It did start to rain at the park, so we had to leave because I didn't have an umbrella or a raincoat, and I didn't really want to get wet. And I stopped in at the library on the way to pick up 2 books that I had on hold, which I'll show you. First one is Cue the Sun by Emily Nussbaum. This is a book about the invention of reality TV, which, if you don't know this about me, I do love me some reality TV. The Bachelor, Love Island, Love is Blind, what else? Selling Sunset, Housewives. There is so much and so many. Vanderpump Rules, like, I think that these shows are really fascinating. It's fascinating to watch unscripted shows, because people are crazy, and I find that the most entertaining part, being able to witness someone be crazy on a TV show and not be acting, is wild to me. So yeah, I picked this up because I am interested to learn about it. Oh, there's Donald Trump. We all know he's a reality TV star. The other book that I picked up was Scaffolding by Elkin. I don't actually know what this is about. I just had a little read of the blurb. This is kind of sounding a little bit familiar to The Anthropologists by Zaher, which is another book that's just recently come out. But it's like a dual timeline about two different couples, one set in 2019 and the other set in 1972, in the same house, but in those different timelines. So that sounds like it could be quite interesting, reading about those two different experiences, but maybe connecting some things. And I am pretty close to finishing the second book in the Game of Thrones series, The Clash of Kings. I am hoping I'll finish it today. I've been listening to a bit of it in the last few days, so I'm getting through it quite quickly. I was just listening to a battle scene, which I don't have any love for battle scenes. I'm not a person that is able to picture those kinds of physical events. Anytime there's like a descriptions of like a sports game or a battle scene or things that are happening like really quickly and really fast, I just can't really do it. I don't know what it is. I'm very visual, but it's perhaps something to do with like direction and like the movement of everything that I get confused by. I don't know what a galley is. I don't know what it means to burst through on a galley. Like, these terms completely over my head. I'm just letting this whole battle scene basically wash over me, and then afterwards I won't know any of what just happened. And that's okay, I'm fine with that. Should probably start doing some work for the day, and we'll check in later on. Good morning. It's Friday. I'm drinking my tea out of my new teacup. It's great. I'm loving it. It's bringing a lot of joy to my life. I stayed up quite late last night and I finished this. This is what this book is doing to me. It's making me lose sleep. I finished 2 books. I think this book is like, the physical book is like over 1,000 pages, which is just insane. Is it the longest book I've ever read? I think I'm done. I'm finished. I think I am maybe ready for something different, like not fantasy, so I don't think I'm going to read the next one just yet. I need to pick up something else now, and I think I'm ready for some litfic. Okay, probably going to sign off on this vlog now. Thank you for watching. I feel like this has been a nice vlog to record, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one.